Pain has a face. Allow me to show it to you. Pain.
This is and you're watching PokeCast. Today's review is going to be on Fantastic Four versus the X-Men issue 3. As you saw from the last one, about how, well, as I'll explain, how the huge fight breaks out, the X-Men finally accepts the invitation by Dr. Doom. Well, this is the issue that we actually see the X-Men at in Liberia at Doom's castle. And instantly he cures Storm's third-degree burn arm, fixes her up. Unfortunately, this is where the humor goes in. Rogue was just cooped up. She didn't like being there, so she went on a shopping spree, kind of, to at least buy some new clothes while she's here. Why not? Why not get some clothes you can't get anywhere else? And as she's just flying back and enjoying herself, well, she trips all the alarms and the Doombots, well, I shouldn't say Doombots because they're more like the guards, but still, they attack her. So of course, Havoc and Dazzler have to take out a couple of them, and then Storm walks out cured with Doom. And let me see, where was that? Where's the funny part in here? Because it's just perfect how everything's going. Because Rogue is ticked. She just spent money on some clothes, and how when this is just mean girls. It's whenever you buy something brand new, you're so happy, you can't wait to show everybody. Well, it's her new clothes just got totaled, and she's not too happy. So when they come down, she's all mad. Let's see. Yeah, I was minding my own business, not making any trouble or nothing, when these bozos slam me. And I like how Dr. Doom says this. Peace, Rogue. Perhaps an error was made on both sides. This is, after all, my country. No harm will ever come to those who obey my laws. And he did tell them, hey, don't leave the castle grounds. My guards. He already told them, but it's just what happens. I mean, when you have, well, it's Rogue. So, but see, this is where the story really starts turning, because Kitty has not been cured yet. Obviously, Doom's taking his time to show the X-Men, yes, I can do this, I will do this, let's do this. Because without a doubt, he wants a favor afterwards. Doom always collects his favors. So, something's going on. Unfortunately, because of her being like this, being sick and everything, she decides that maybe suicide might be the best way. That way the X-Men will not owe Doom anything. Luckily for her, Franklin appears over there and is trying to do what he can to get her attention. Lockreed gets the attention of the X-Men, and Psylocke really tries to communicate with her, and it doesn't work out. If it wasn't for Franklin being there, Kitty would have let her molecules disperse. She would have let herself die if Franklin had not saved her. And that's one of the most important things right here is that, Franklin he's very powerful, and it's awesome to see that he's willing to do what he can to help save others, even if he doesn't know how he's doing it, or because I know for a while he was part, I think, of the Power Pack, I think, but still really hard for him. Then of course for the Fantastic Four, Reed's still having trouble with his journal. He's still having problems trying to figure out what's going on, and I think this is probably one of the best moments is when he can't face his wife, he can't face his friends, but he can face his son. Find out what's wrong with his son, why his son is not sleeping right. And he sits there and plays, and Sue walks up on him, goes invisible, that way she doesn't interrupt them, and sees the man she marries, not the man that is in this journal. And that's what everybody has to go through is, Ben has to go to his favorite bar, take a break, and think things through. And Johnny goes to his wife to, talk with her, find out what she thinks of this whole matter, and try to figure out, would Reed really do that to them? And I find this to be a very powerful comic with Fantastic Four because of them having problems before the real problems happen in the main storyline. That they had to first figure out, can they still trust Reed or not? And they, luckily they do come to a conclusion of, it's Reed Richards. Above all, the team comes first. He would not have done this to us, so we need to figure out what's going on. And they give him a second chance. Unfortunately for the Fantastic Four, and especially Reed Richards, I'm pretty sure that in the next one, Doom does save Kitty, because after all, she continues to live in the X-Men comics after this, so it's obvious that most likely, without a doubt, Doom does save her life and flaunts it in Reed Richards' face, without a doubt, because that's just what he does. If he can't do it, he can. And it's just so I find this one so unique because of how they're showing both sides try to do what they can, but the X-Men are having to trust a villain, a very devious douchebag villain. And then you got the Fantastic Four, who are like, this journal right here says that you purposely turned us into the Fantastic Four. So it goes from there. I really enjoy this series. I'm hoping to find the next two without having to spend too much money to get these guys, because it's a fantastic series. So I hope you guys enjoy. This is T. Sakura saying ciao and sayonara.